Django, what's going on? I thought you were going to slip in and out of there.
Someone else named Bendix must have started a riot to cover her escape.
Her escape? Oh, you're joking. Beaten at your own game by a woman. Oh, that's priceless. What now? Be ashamed to kill her. Sounds like she's perfect for you.
I don't want to risk killing Bendix and wasting my trip. Besides, she might be useful.
Careful, Django. Trust no one. Isn't that your motto?
I didn't say I'd trust her.
Oh, Roz, always the voice of reason. Oh, hey, look.
Roz does not think highly of women.
It's our first bounty. She's only technically a woman.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the
Aren't
prison
they all?
riot level. You're gonna notice something about this level really quickly. Something specifically about the enemies.
Are you killing prisoners here?
There are... anyone who's in orange is a prisoner. And anyone who's in boring gray is a guard.
I'm immediately...
But you're gonna notice something.
I'm looking.
Think long and hard, and notice that the prison guards aren't attacking the prisoners, and vice versa.
Well, you see...
Oh, I thought you were pointing out that none of the prisoners were human,
Well, that's true.
which seems a little racist.
It's very racist. None of the prisoners are human.
That's
Well, I'm
true.
just gonna say that I think
And all the guards are.
that the prisoners and the guards came to a mutual understanding that unless they unite and defeat the Django Menace, there is no future.
That is very true. He is kind of a scary person.
Of course, it's all feudal, but
Racism doesn't matter when Django's around.
Exactly. They can set their differences aside.
he is the one true enemy.
Like, they literally did not bother putting any sort of even, like, token fights in where the guards are fighting the prisoners. They'll just be side by side, all going for Django.
Or any kind of like pre-scripted, you walk in a room
Yeah,
and they
nothing.
start fighting, nothing.
That's kind of lame.
That said, they did put in...
Oh boy.
they did put in noise in the background that sounds like a riot's going on. So I guess that's something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Like-
the first Doom had infighting. What the hell is up with this?
They could at least
I
put
love
like
these
a couple of dead guard bodies around to begin the level,
Nope.
and it's like implied that guards killed or prisoners killed them.
Nope. They didn't even go that far. And I can't hit this guy with the damn flamethrower.
Well, when flames fail, use your fists. Or your guns.
That's generally Django's idea.
Or your thermal
missiles,
detonators.
or
Or your
your
poison
no,
darts.
just
Or...
kidding.
Yeah, you've got so many.
Funny you should mention poison darts, actually.
Django's a man of options.
Why haven't you
Indeed
picked up
he
that
is.
bounty yet? Oh, okay.
I completely forgot about it, to be honest.
Well, I don't blame you. I mean, it's not like you'd really expect a prisoner to have a bounty on them, except for that guy that we're chasing.
Actually, about that, there are quite a few bounties in here.
Oh. That'll show me!
There are actually 10 in this level, and most of them are prisoners. Ho ho ho! Should have seen that one coming. I think this guy's a bounty, but then it turns out I'm wrong, so I did all that chasing for nothing.
It was a good workout.
Asshole.
And you take your anger out.
Yep.
Every time you tie somebody up and punch them, I die a little inside. It's an affront to the gentleman's sport.
Luckily, this guy's our bounty. Sandecker. And I'm checking here to make sure that he's wanted dead so that I don't kill him accidentally, and then not be able to get the credit for it.
Now you just kill him on purpose.
Yeah, exactly. See, we keep it classy here. I'm actually, like, managing to get most of the bounties these days.
Well, usually you do that.
Unlike the beginning of the LP, where it was much easier. Oh no, tons of melee enemies. What will I? Never mind.
It's like a parade!
And then, of course, I kind of get cocky.
Yeah, you're almost dead there.
I'm almost dead, but I still need to flamethrower these guys.
Okay. Who needs guns? Guns are for sissies!
And so did that.
Aw.
And then, of course, it started at the beginning of the goddamn level.
That sucks.
But that's why we have our friend Mr. Dissolve. Shazam.
Oh, that was fast. That was fancy.
Wasn't it, though?
Ooh, nice dissolve.
Yes, Barf.
You need to teach me how to do that.
You were right about us being classy.
We are nothing if not high class here.
I say.
Nothing. The guards actually roll too. There's some sort of AI for it here.
Oh, I thought they were just rolling because you shot them and they rolled.
Because
were
they
dead.
died.
I noticed darts over there in the distance, so I decide, hey, I should start wasting darts.
Sound logic.
And then, of course, I only get 3 of them anyway, because can only hold 10. Why?
Well, they're really dangerous. What if you accidentally pricked yourself with one?
I'm pretty sure you can hold as many darts as you can hold rockets for your backpack.
Well, we've already got into this, so...
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't that on a recording that never happened?
I don't even know anymore!
Also, it's one of those
Was
ugly
it?
guys.
I can't tell.
They're called weakways.
They're called what?
You know, because their looks weren't disturbing enough.
Wait, what are they called?
Weakways.
Terrible name.
It's kind of like Queequeg, but not at all.
Yeah, that's what I was...
Look at that.
That's just sad.
It's like an evil mask.
You kind of just putting him out of his misery.
Actually, I think I caught him alive, so I put him into misery.
Wow, it's just like a queue of guys running up to you to get set on fire.
It's like conveyor belts.
And then that guy just stands there.
One to wait his turn.
He was on strike.
I think he kind of just realized, you know, that happened to everyone else. He might as well just be like, okay, you got me, Django. I will never get tired of that thing, Lord. Hey you, thermal detonator. Yeah, that worked.
Yeah,
Not quite.
saw that coming.
I don't know, I keep trying to use them, and I regret it every time.
I don't.
Just to spite the game.
Oh god, heavy
Oh,
guns.
hey, robots.
Oh boy.
Nope, those are actual guards with heavy guns. They
Oh.
start appearing in this level. And they will be the bane of your existence because...
Well, fuck them then.
Yeah, see what just happened there?
Wow. You are not looking too good, son.
No, I took a volley of heavy gun, but luckily
Right to the face.
I also killed a volley of prisoners. And I'm back at full health again, just about.
Now I'm imagining just like 50 prisoners being shot from a giant cannon. Right into your flamethrower.
Yup. And that is probably going to happen at some point.
This isn't a prison, this is a circus of death. And an asteroid. An asteroid circus death prison.
This isn't a prison, it's a slaughterhouse. Anyway, I left some guys alive there, and it turns out that I kind of regret that, but let's not talk about that.
Well, of course you regret it. You left them alive and thus did not
Oh my
kill
god.
them.
That is true. Also, for some reason that I can't fathom, the guns that are up on the ceiling here are really hard to touch. And speaking of regretting it, oh god. Luckily I take care of him and knock him into the really small bottomless pits that were by, but he's not the first guy behind me.
They seriously couldn't just afford railing?
No. They couldn't afford not to put bottomless pits here, frankly.
Well, what would happen if there was a
Oh god, heavy
prisoner
gun.
uprising? Where would they put all the dead prisoners? In the bottomless pits?
In the bottom
That's
pit.
a good point. I mean, I guess if I had a bunch of dead prisoners, I'd throw them in a bottomless pit.
Well, yeah,
But of
what else
course-
would you do with a bottomless pit?
They didn't expect Django to be here, so the prisoner uprising isn't so much as an uprising as an alliance. Another dinosaur.
Oh god, this is the best room because as you noticed, I just murdered a ton of both prison guards and convicts. And the prisoners just watching up here, and they were all just chilling in that room before I was there. Frankly, this was just fucking tea time at the maximum security prison. There we go.
And Django just had to come and ruin it!
Honestly, I don't even think a breakout happened. There isn't even a prison riot here. This is just regular time with Django fucking everything up.
They're just having some fun. I guess it's daily release for exercise or whatever. I don't know how prisons work.
This movie is kind of like the Shawshank Redemption, except we're killing everything.
Also,
It's literally nothing like the Shawshank Redemption.
also, it's nothing like a movie.
Sure it is. It's got the movie body count going.
This is a slasher fic when you're playing as the slasher.
Yeah, it's where you're Jason. Oh man,
I like that.
I would play that so hard.
We are playing that so hard. It's just in space. Jason X.
Yes!
Well, then it
Except
wouldn't be
Jason
any
also
good
has a
then.
rocket launcher and useless
Oh, God.
grenades. How did that even get over there?
That is true. I threw it and I saw it bounce off a wall. Also, lazy secret. It bounced off a wall and then I was like, oh shit, which is why I backflipped back to avoid it. And it just bounced off the edge.
So many dudes!
Suddenly tons of prison guards and prisoners stream out to attack me, but there's a full health there, so it really doesn't matter.
Man, now I can't stop thinking about like an actual video game where you're like the stalker in a stalker film. That would be awesome. If it was if it was good, of course, but...
Well, we kind of assume that.
Right.
Isn't that like Manhunt or something? I never actually played it, so I wouldn't know.
Well, I don't think Manhunt...
Oh god, what is that?
Ugh!
Nah, just kidding, it's a rocket.
No fair!
Now we come to a very annoying part of this level. You're not the only one with rockets.
Rocket duel! Yes!
However, it may be very annoying, but it's also very beneficial, because rocket guys are some of the few enemies that actually drop their weapon.
Ooh.
So we can use them to replenish our rockets.
I like where this
And that
is
just
going.
means more rockets, and everyone loves more rockets.
Oh, and a jetpack thingy.
Also, these guys are retarded. I keep trying to shoot these guys off their perches, and they keep falling off them. I don't even think I killed him. He Wilhelm screamed just because he stepped off that ledge.
He didn't want to face death at the hands of Django, okay?
This is some good AI.
It's wonderful AI. At least they programmed in the Wilhelm scream when they fall. Like, no matter what.
I think that's like the
Where
first
else
thing
would you
they
put it?
do in a Star Wars game. Does it have the Wilhelm scream? Does it?
The proof
Yes!
of concept in a Star Wars game involves the
Yeah,
Wilhelm
like
scream.
one of the little brackets. Wilhelm scream goes somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. They have to have, like, at least one paragraph
Otherwise, Lucas will just drop
about
it.
where it's gonna go. And I figure, hey, I got one more death dart. Pow!
Nice. I wonder if Lucas even knows what a video game is.
This is a fun room because that whole prisoner thing gets even more blatant. The whole prisoner guard thing gets even more blatant here.
They were all just
Like,
they were
the enemies
standing
in this
around.
room are literally 50% prisoners, 50% guards.
living together in harmony.
And they're just standing around until you got here.
Luckily, we have a heavy gun, so that doesn't really matter.
Those dinosaur guys really take a beating.
They really do. I think there's a part where I like end up shooting one 50 times and attempting to kill it a little later. Or maybe it's already happened. I really can't tell because it's all the same.
Bounty hunter in a nutshell, folks.
You're really selling this game here.
I am, aren't I? Everyone, go buy it. Actually, go buy Star Wars Pod Racer.
Yes, it is a much better game. And then we should all play it together.
It is a much better game. Granted, it doesn't involve mass murder except for of your own pilot.
But you can do that as many times as you want.
It was for the N64, right?
That is true. I think there should have been a pod racing minigame in this.
Or something to break up the murderous monotony.
Yeah, I would have loved this Tipsing Django in a pod racer.
He
They
uses
could have
rockets.
shoehorned it into the story.
Oh, is he a character?
I mean, they shoehorned breaking into a maximum security prison into it.
yeah, but that makes some kind of sense. This
No, it doesn't.
It makes sense in as
It's
much
just, you know, they could have put literally any planet on here and said, okay, I gotta get a bounty from here. But then they said, no, let's do it in a maximum security prison.
it makes sense in an in-character sort of way, as this is something Django would definitely do if he was bored.
yeah, exactly. Why would he?
That's a good point.
Why would he do pod racing?
Why wouldn't he do pod racing?
He's too busy murdering everything.
Well, yeah, but he would pod race and he would murder all of the other racers, like Sebulba, except not a jackass.
Still kind of a jackass.
Alright, but he's a cool
Complete
jackass and
jackass.
not just a random alien idiot jackass.
Django is not a nice person.
So Bulba was also the only one who got weapons. in pod racing.
Yeah, I had a flamethrower, which I always thought was.
In fact, you know what? Stop the video right now. We're making pod racer.
Yes.
We've pretty much stopped talking about Bounty Hunter entirely.
Well, come on, give us some credit. What? Ooh, cleanse, purge, kill. Okay, I did it.
This one lasts a while too. And now I just go set everyone on fire, even though the prisoners have guns now. Guns that the guards probably gave them, to be honest.
Look, we'll give you a gun if you just kill this guy.
This man is mowing us down. You have to stop him. Double the Wilhelm, double the fun.
That was a long scream.
Wasn't it though?
He has to differentiate himself from Wilhelm.
You couldn't have fallen for that long.
Also, the guns don't turn more than they did there, which is why I couldn't get that guy.
I have that same problem in Left 4 Dead. Mounted guns.
Time for
in that
some
game
Mortal
suck
Kombat.
So much ass.
Double kill.
Whoops.
Not the first time, not the last time that's gonna happen. To be honest here.
Oh boy.
What a double KO.
Yep. I'm actually kind of surprised I still have 4 lives by the end of this, or at this point in the video, because I know how it ends.
Oh, that's
Foreshadowing.
I wish I could tell the
Foreshadowing.
future. Why don't you use your powers to win the lottery?
Because I would just use it to hunt more bounties and break into more prisons.
Oh, okay.
well, that's
I
okay.
guess that's one way to make
I'm okay
money.
with that.
Oh, hey, look, it's our bounty, and he's another dinosaur.
Trandoshan, that's his
Named
name.
Tosk.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because there's another bounty hunter guy in Emperor Strikes Back who was a dinosaur, and his name was Bosk.
Mm-hmm.
He was pretty cool.
Yeah, they all have names like
I
that.
had an action figure of him.
Also, I just rocketed him. So let's go collect that bounty now. Oh my God, he's getting up.
Huh.
Yeah, they have a lot of health. I'm pretty sure I hit him point blank with that rocket.
Well, he didn't like getting punched.
I think there's some of the only enemies that don't die in one shot to those rockets.
Sounds like you're almost like at a sports stadium or something.
Yeah, like a,
Honestly,
a
yes.
gladiator arena. It doesn't even sound like a prison.
Those are prison riot sounds. They're just
It's the happiest prison riot
Very
I've
good
ever
ones.
seen.
event. And you know, maybe it is a sports event. This is like 1 versus 1,000. It's just what they do for entertainment. Now there's a bounty in here, but he's the bitch of all time. Oh, that's not a bounty. But anyway, you're gonna see there are 3 catwalks out here, all over a bottomless death pit. The bounty's on the middle.
That sounds Star Wars.
Oh, don't you worry.
Oh
And
god.
I'm gonna walk out here.
He's just gonna
and
run
we're
right out,
going to
isn't he?
see. No, we're lucky in that he doesn't fall off the edge. At least not usually. But he's out there in the center, and
Stop using the terrain to your advantage
He
and fight like a
basically-
man.
okay, fine, I will. He's out there in the center, and there's a rocket dude. Sorry that took so long to say. I am the
Oh, there he is.
finally found him. Luckily, he's wanted dead,
That simplifies things.
which means I could just heavy gun him.
That's better.
Yeah, but heavy guns and rockets
Ah!
simplify things. Another double kill.
Nice.
So yeah, as you can see,
A little problematic.
this is one of the more annoying ones. Blast him, no blast you. And then he dies and doesn't even ragdoll. He just stands there. Wah!
Nice.
That was impressive.
For a minute there, I thought it had hit you, and that was your ragdoll. But I guess that's just how funky his flips look with the heavy gun.
Well, to be honest, that would have looked like a midget kill if I had actually died. You know, just a quick flip straight up and then die. Hey, look, another jetpack, but I don't really know why, because we're already on the other side.
Just in case you want to go back.
There's another room where the guards and the prisoners are shamelessly working together.
Pew, 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 pew.
And of course, they're all in a straight line, so I can just mow them down, grab more rockets, have some fun. This is probably just what Django does to relax.
That's why I'm telling you,
average day.
invading the high security prison isn't all that out of character or absurd. It's just what he does for fun. Like on his off
Exactly.
days, he just decides.
You enjoy being strong.
Yeah, Django's not that weird.
No, that's true. Also, there is one more bounty in the level, and I think we might remember him.
We might remember him.
Just in a cave here.
Is it a
In a
caveman?
cave. With people in them.
What?
Oh, hey.
It's Miko,
It's
and I wonder why
jerk.
he's wanted.
Angry Boarheck owner.
What's a Borhek?
Yep. Those big peat beasts in the beginning.
That's exciting.
Oh yes.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
The best part about this is that he's also the most expensive bounty in the entire game.
They really hate his ass.
They actually, I'm really glad that they closed that loop, to be honest. Also, I didn't kill him with those 2 rockets.
He's a resilient ass.
Son of a bitch.
That didn't go as
And of course,
planned.
our last checkpoint was here.
Oh god.
Thank God for the mighty dissolve.
Oh,
Asshole.
he's dead.
It's so anticlimactic.
10,000 credits in our pockets. He doesn't even get a cutscene. He's just there. Like, I would wager that most players who actually made it this far in the game just killed him without even knowing.
An ignominious end to an ignominious person.
This is a very interesting elevator shaft.
If I pronounced that right at all, which I probably
There are
did.
guns up here.
This is disorienting.
It really is, but this is the only way to get those stupid guns.
This is a nice view of Django's nether quarters again.
Yes, isn't it? I even flipped around so that we got the full effect.
Oh boy, you treat us too nicely.
I know, don't I?
These videos are long.
Yeah, the prison's a pretty long level. Which is kind of why we're killing like 160 guys in each level. Huh.
Okay.
You're still in one piece.
We're
What about
outside.
that other bounty hunter? Do you see
We're also in a cutscene, but I don't even think I'm going to cut out this commentary.
Maybe you
okay.
shouldn't blast her just
Hi
Blah
guys.
blah, other bounty hunter stealing Django's ship, blah blah.
You may need her help to get off that rock alive.
Oh yeah, that's pretty short.
So yeah, we're back out here at our ship, and we're under siege now.
Siege, you say?
Luckily we have rockets. Rockets are really good crowd control. Because look at that splash damage.
Yep, that's rockets for you.
I also try to get rid of all the rest of my thermal detonators, but that goes about as you would predict. You gotta admit you like those rolls, though.
Oh yeah, that's some other things that work.
Wasn't it, though?
Ah! How did that even
Didn't
work?
kill me.
That never gets old.
He just drops it. I don't know.
Okay, I have a theory.
Django actually has very wimpy arms.
Django uses them just to make things a little more fair to the other guy, or else it gets a little boring.
Exactly. That's how it is. Ow.
Yeah, you are dying like crazy here.
You are.
Yep, we only have 1 life left, so I was cutting it pretty close. Luckily for us, this is the end of the level, though.
That's good. I mean, I think that's about as much as I can take here.
The next level isn't as long, but it makes up for it by being really, really repetitive.
Oh,
And this was just
can't wait.
this was just a paragon of variety.
I'm taking Fust with me,
Over my dead body.
if you insist.
Look, we're professionals. Maybe we can work something out. It'd be a waste to kill each other over this scum.
Can't argue with that.
Just give me a ride off this rock. We'll split the reward. Maybe you can use the money to buy a nicer ship.
I hope you have a ship.
I stowed aboard a supply ship. Until you showed up, that was my plan for getting out.
Some bounty hunters you two are. We're doomed!
Well, what now?
Oh, no, please stop. This is insane!
That ship is mine. Where's the hangar?
In the security tower, up at the top. But the whole prison's in lockdown. You'll never get off the asteroid with that shield active.
Then I'll have to shut it down.
How will you take out the shield?
I met an old-timer who might know the answer. You keep him here. I'll see what I can salvage from my ship.
Well, a familiar face and a familiar ship. Well, only a familiar face if you actually cared about the movies.
Yeah, which I don't. Can't remember a thing about episode 2.
It's better that way.
160 dudes killed.
Oh my god, Django. At least I got 30,000 credits out of it.
Yeah, which you can use to, you know... Yeah, exactly.
I could use them to unlock more concept art.
Oh.
Even though I'm actually using another file that I've already unlocked all the
boy.
concept art on.
Concept art. That's really exciting.
Well, it's pretty cool.
Isn't it though? Just like this level. If you sat through this, I thank you very much. The next level, I hope it's not this boring.
Me too.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.